Oh, hello everyone. How's everyone out there today? Dustin, hello, how are you today? Good to see you. Matthew, hey boys. Fry Guy Gaming, what's up, man? How are you today? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Still taking a few seconds to see if anyone else jumps in before we begin. But we're on a little early today, earlier than usual, that's for sure. Typically, this is roughly the time where I like to begin my live streams, but IRL stuff has a tendency to get in the way, as is the case with today. I'm not going to be on as long as I usually am, so I have to be off by about 4 p.m. my time, so we're going to be on for probably the next 2.5 hours. But we'll see what we can get done in the interim, but we should have a little something going. But I hope you guys are all doing well out there today. We're going to play some good old Grand Theft Auto Online, and we're going to put El Rubio back into bankruptcy court. So, now what we are going to do today is play through the full Cayo Perico to include all setups, and that's so that we can have additional content in today's live stream, and from there we will probably sell off, more than likely we'll sell off what's in the bunker, and we'll grind some crates in the interim. We'll do a little something for all of our businesses, except for bikers. We're not going to touch bikers. Bikers just sucks. So, but let's go ahead and transition, shall we? And hope you guys are all doing well out there. If you're watching the VOD after the fact, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. I am OddMan105, aka the Odd One. And I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us for today's regularly scheduled live stream. We are a little earlier than usual, but this is, again, roughly the time frame that I like to begin my live streams. So let's begin. Let me double check my stats in OBS before we begin. Looks like we're sitting pretty. Okay, we're good. Okay, we got that good. All right. I think we're ready. Let's go ahead and transition. There we go. So how is everyone out there today? You guys doing okay? How's your day or your night going? How has your day or your night been, I should say? Hope everyone's doing well out there again. Thank you for joining us today. And guys, if you haven't done so, if you could do me a massive favor, please hit that like button. That helps out the channel a ton. Also, I noticed that the YouTube notification system seems to go on the fritz every once in a while. So if for some reason you're noticing that you're not getting notifications of videos or live streams or any kind of content coming from any of your content creators, then double check to ensure that your bell icon is clicked and that you're set up to receive notifications. Sometimes YouTube has a tendency to uncheck those, just like they have a tendency to unsubscribe certain subscribers. All right, let's go up here and get set up. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to have a conversation with Odd Jr., who is home from school earlier today. And yes, he's going to do his homework. Okay, let's register as a boss. Not a boss, but a boss. Here we go. MC. Okay, so we are in hard mode again. He's doing fine, Dustin. He's doing just fine. As a matter of fact, he's going to do his homework.
just like in San Fierro. Fucking bridge.
Alright, let's see what we got. Excuse me for 1 second. Okay, let's go gather that intel. Alright.
Goodbye.
Hold it. Where are we, as a matter of fact? Oh, geez. Grapeseed? we're on the wrong side of the map.
Hello there.
Okay, let's fast travel, shall we? And hope you guys are all doing well. It's been a very interesting event week. It's actually been a really good event week in Grand Theft Auto for money grinding, that is. It just takes a long time. It takes a long time to convert stock or supplies into stock at the bunker, but I'll tell you what, that $2.1 million is coming in clutch. So we need to go to San Chiansky. Hey, Nev75, what's up, man? Welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And Guru, what's up, man? How are you today? It's good to see you. Stag Wolf's in the house. Hey, man, welcome. Good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so let's fast travel. I'll be right back. Excuse me for 1 second. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Hey Guru, I'm glad to hear that, brother. Nice. Outstanding. So, are you getting around better?
Piece of shit.
Okay, so let's stand up. You know what Rockstar is going to do next? I think Rockstar is going to charge us $100,000 just to fast travel in our submarine. I think that's what they're going to do next time. That's how they're going to nerf Cayo Perico again. It'll be 100k to fast travel. Alright, let's go do this. Hope you guys are all doing well. Again, thank you so much for joining us today. If you are new here, thank you for joining us. It's good to see you, but before posting anything in my chat, please take a second, check this video's description, and read the full chat rules. Very important. So, normally I don't do this, but we are going to complete all prep missions during stream. I had a viewer state that they were having difficulty completing the prep missions for Cayo Perico. So, just in case they're watching us, it's super easy to do. Super easy to complete, especially for solo players. Yeah, well, Dustin, that's probably what Rockstar is going to do. And next, that's how they're going to nerf Cayo again. They're going to charge us 100k. They're already charging us 100k to set up the stupid heist. So then they're going to charge solo players 100k to fast travel in the submarine. Interesting. Joker, what's up, brother? Welcome. Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us, bro. Good to see you. All right, let's go. Let's make that money. Well, let's try to make the money anyway. Here's another broken vehicle physics in the game. How long has it been since this door on this scope-out aircraft, this smuggler's aircraft, been broken open like this? Rockstar, fix your vehicle physics. Airplanes don't fly with the doors open. How long has Cayo Perico been a heist in this game? 2 years now, right? It's been 2 years since this door's been broken. Rockstar, you guys had one job. You had one job, Rockstar. Fix your aircraft doors. What is this? Multi-billion-dollar AAA developer can't fix aircraft doors so that they close in flight. This makes perfect sense. This is perfect aerodynamics right here. Hey Joker, we're doing well, brother. Thank you so much for asking. How are you, man? It's good to see you. So Joker, you like it when I do the Cayo setups on stream? Okay. Yeah, I know I've had some people state that they would like to see the Cayo setups on stream. My biggest concern with the Cayo setups is that you know, unlike other heists or other contracts in the game, for the Cayo setups, you don't earn any cash. So, for example, the auto shop contracts, whenever you complete a setup mission for an auto shop contract, you get like $10,000 or $12,000. Plus, you get what is it, car meet rep as well. If you do a not a security contract, but a Dre contract setup, you're getting $10,000 or $12,000 for those as well. You don't get paid any additional for Cayo Perico setups. That's one of the reasons why I don't particularly like to do them on stream, but I can begin doing them on stream again. It just takes a little more time. Yeah, I haven't heard from Valkyra in the past 2 live streams. Yeah, I hope she's doing well also. I know she's busy. She did recently move to Maryland, to Baltimore, Maryland, my old hometown. And she's probably still getting settled in and everything else, so I hope she's doing all right. Yeah, Joker, I absolutely agree. They should pay us for doing Cayo setups, but, you know, that'll never happen. And, you know, I talked about this during the previous live stream. Hey, BR14, what's up, brother? Welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Thank you for joining us. You know, we talked about this during the previous live stream about GTA Plus, for example, and how I think that players for their excuse me, their $6 a month, Rockstar should do more. Should be doing more for players than just giving them a measly $500K for their $6 a month. They should make it a far more lucrative incentive, if you will, because people are spending $6 of their real-world cash for, you know, some BS benefits in GTA Plus. And like I said, I sincerely believe that it doesn't hurt Rockstar anything at all if they're willing to give away $500,000 every month. That $500K doesn't hurt Rockstar. Just like if Rockstar were to give paying customers, paying subscribers, okay, to GTA Plus, $5 million a month. Joker, exactly. That's what we were talking about. If they paid people $5 million per month for GTA Plus, I'd subscribe to GTA Plus for that kind of money. And that's because, you know, GTA Plus, if it were worth it, in my opinion, if it were worth it and there were more of an incentive for players to subscribe to GTA Plus, that's a guaranteed revenue stream. Think about it. If they were paying $5 million a month to GTA Plus members, that's a lot of money right there that gamers would make, and it's also an incentive for players to spend their hard-earned cash on a monthly subscription. Rockstar should make it worthwhile, but again, this is Rockstar Games that we're talking about here. Okay, so we get cash. See what's upstairs, if I can see it. Stack of cash, and looks like... Okay, looks like a stack of the cut grass. Let's go take a look. So I think we got a stack of fake Benjamins and a stack of cut grass upstairs. Yeah, Fry Guy, you know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about. That would be the best incentive for any player to subscribe to GTA Plus. And like I said, if they paid that kind of money to each player for subscribing to GTA Plus, I'd buy into it. It would be worthwhile. Right now, there's no incentive for me to spend my hard-earned cash on GTA Plus.
I have a feeling Mr. Rubio has very good memory.
So Stagwolf, do you think that they would increase or hyperinflate the economy again? You're probably right. It's quite possible that they would do that. You know, it's not like the economy in Grand Theft Auto is already broken when a supercar in the game costs you $3 million plus. There's something wrong with that, because that exact same supercar in story mode is only $200,000. So Rockstar did that to hyperinflate the economy and to push shark card sales. Now, Dustin, it probably will. Hey, Chetan Raj, welcome to the channel. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. And you are absolutely correct. Every AAA game developer is getting on this free-to-play live service bandwagon, where they think they can charge players out the yin-yang for unfinished, untested, and broken games. And in many cases, the games are broken to the point where they're not even playable. But yet they want to charge full retail price for it, and they say, well, it's early access. It's early access. We're going to be making updates as we produce the game. Screw that. Whenever a game is produced, it should be functional and fully usable, fully playable on day one. There should be no day one patches needed to make a game work. But you guys you're absolutely right about that. You know, unfortunately, that's the new business model for AAA game development these days. Lil Moody, hey, what's up? How are you today? It's good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Let's get off the road. That's the new business model. And unfortunately, that business model works. But I will say that business model typically only works for free-to-play titles. And we got to remember, many of these AAA developers aren't producing free-to-play titles. They're retail. You know, but the whole loot box mentality is the problem, in my opinion. So Joker, you can climb that box. Yeah, I forgot. I totally forgot. Okay. 20... and 10. Nope. And I don't do math very well. Let's redo that. Yeah, I agree. Call of Duty is basically the same gameplay mechanic. It's basically the exact same gameplay mechanic. So, as unfortunate as that is. There we go. Yeah, if you ever have trouble with this stupid puzzle, just exit out, abort, and then jump back in. Pyro, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Gamer Zero, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining us.
Let's have a look in the vault room, in the basement.
All right, let's see what we got. All right. Oh, we got the ruby necklace again? That's 2 weeks in a row. Okay, I'll take it. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. We got to go back in. Oops. Let's see if there are any paintings at El Rubio's office. Okay. Oh, we got a painting. We got one painting. All right. Ah, we just got one painting. Hey, Clutch, how's it going, bro? Good to see you. Unfortunately, I'm not doing crew sessions right now for the time being, and that's because of all of the BanBot exploits that are occurring on both PlayStation and Xbox. Right now, there are BanBot exploits that are taking place on the consoles. So until Microsoft and Sony can figure this out and take some action on it, then I won't be opening up the session to other crew members until they figure it out. Okay, let's get out of here. Find new session. Let's go. And again, thank you guys for joining us. It's good to see everyone. But yeah, Clutch, that's been a problem. That's been a real problem on both the PlayStation and the Xbox for the past few months now. BanBot exploits have been going around, and players have been losing access to their live services on their console accounts. So if you're on Xbox and you get hit with a BanBot exploit, then you would literally lose access to Xbox Live or Xbox Game Pass, and you would be unable to play any of your games or any live service games at least. And most people have their games set up as part of their live service, so they would lose access to all their games. And the same thing goes for the PlayStation Plus as well. They're having the same problem over there. And strangely enough, neither Microsoft nor Sony have put out any kind of statements or have properly addressed it, but there's proof, I should say, of players who are legitimately being affected by these BanBot exploits. So, Chitinaj, if you really want to know, I think it's going to be double cash and RP on bikers. That's what I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be bikers. And the reason that I say, first of all, let me say this, that I can't stand bikers. I hate it. I hate bikers' businesses. I hate biker sell missions. I hate all of it. Bikers is just not solo friendly. But I think it's going to be bikers because if we look at the past few months and the rotation of bonus money on business sell missions that we've gotten over the past few months, the last time we saw double money in RP or any kind of a bonus modifier on CEO Special Cargo, which was 2 weeks ago, was a week before they gave us double money in RP on bunkers, on gun running. So if we look at the pattern at which Rockstar is giving out bonuses, and the pattern at which we get business bonuses, based on what we've got last week and what we got this week, I'm betting that next week it's going to be bikers. And that's going to suck because bikers absolutely sucks. Okay, let's gather that Intel, approach vehicle. Long fin. Yeah, pyro, exactly. It's more than likely going to be bikers. And bikers absolutely sucks. Okay, let's go to Vespucci. And again, thank you guys for joining us.
Piece of shit.
You know, there really isn't much going on in this event week. All the good stuff is done. We got the ghost exposed delivery already. We found all 10 ghosts. So there really isn't much going on. You know, I'm not really big into taking pictures of UFOs. Alright, let's go to Vespucci. And guys, if you haven't done so, please do me a massive favor. Hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. Also, if you are new here, thank you for joining us. It's good to see you. But before posting anything in my chat, take a second, check this video's description and read the full chat rules. Very important. Yeah, Nev, I hear you. Bikers sucks. Bikers has to be the worst business in Grand Theft Auto. Has to be the worst, in my opinion. I mean, there are some players out there that like bikers. There are some players out there that like bikers, but, excuse me. But I gotta tell you, bikers, in my opinion, is the worst set of businesses to own in Grand Theft Auto because they're not solo friendly. You know, at least with gun running, if you have the right location, you can somewhat get a full bunker cell mission out of the way solo, but bikers, it's the worst. Hey Clutch, hey, welcome man, good to see you, thank you for joining us. Yeah, I just explained about 5 minutes ago that I'm not going to be opening the session to anyone until Microsoft and Sony can do something about these bandbot exploits that are going around on the console. At some point in the near future, I will open the session again, but right now what's been happening over the past few months are these bandbot exploits, which basically players who are on console, that's both the PlayStation and the Xbox, are basically being banned from their live services, their respective live services, through a bandbot exploit. And that's something that's been happening for the past few months. And what I don't want is to put someone's account at risk, especially mine, by opening up a session and having some random with a PC, some PC-based mod menu, gain access to everyone's gamer tags or PlayStation IDs and begin executing these bandbot exploits. That's what's basically been happening. So until Microsoft and Sony can put out some kind of a statement or address this issue, we're going to have to suspend any kind of crew sessions. Okay, so we did not send a helicopter back. Services. Kosatka. Return. Get out of here. And Phantom Wedge.
That is messed up.
There it is. Yeah, but at some point in the near future, I will reopen sessions again, because we haven't done a car build off in a very long time. But, you know, I'm trying to wait and check the environment, or test the environment of both the Xbox and the PlayStation, because these bandbot exploits are real. go. So yeah, you know, until something's been done about it, I don't want to put anyone else's accounts at risk, because it only takes one person, one random, specifically to join a party, whether it's on, whether it's in PC, console, Xbox, or PlayStation. It doesn't matter. It only takes one random to join a party, and have that random be using a PC-based mod menu in the background to capture everyone's player data. And especially with me being a content creator, that makes me a target. Even small content creators like myself are targets. So what, again, like I said, what I don't want to do is put anyone's account at risk. So for the foreseeable future, hopefully not too much longer, we'll be able to reopen sessions again. I'll get caught up on chat in just a second. I see Hendo's in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. David Markham, welcome, sir. How are you today? Good to see you. But yeah, that's why we're not doing crew sessions at this time. And again, that's just because of the BanBot exploits that are taking place on both consoles. So, and it's serious enough for me not to want to put anyone's information or accounts at risk. And you know, we talk about this during stream a lot. What's happening is that even though the software being used to enact the exploit is PC-based, basically it's a PC-based mod menu that exploits the Sony, PlayStation, and Xbox Live APIs that are used to stream data from your console to your PC. So you guys know that you can literally stream your game data from your console to your PC. So you can play. Oh, that's cool. You can play your console games on your PC. Well, that same API allows a mod menu user, or a script kiddie, excuse me, the ability to gain access to your gamer tag or your PlayStation ID. And that's because you can log in to your Xbox Live account and your PlayStation account. You can use those to log in to your respective live service account. Well, guess what? When you log in from those accounts from your PC, you expose that information to someone who's in your party with a mod menu. Okay, and that person with that script kiddie with a mod menu can steal your information, such as your player ID. They can even gain your access to your IP address, even though you're on a completely different network. Oh, this we need to send back. Let me out. So that's one of the reasons why. And until Microsoft and Sony can get a handle on this, until they can get their heads out of their butts and do something about it, I have to protect everyone else's accounts, not only mine, but everyone else's accounts who's part of the crew. So I just need to ask you guys to be patient with it until we see where this thing is going. It's been a few months now, and neither Microsoft nor Sony have addressed it. Okay, let me take a second to get caught up on chat. Pyro, very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, definitely don't tell that don't tell that to anyone, because Rockstar will patch it. So Guru, you've got some very nice nurses who are very cute. That's probably the best part about being in a hospital. Yeah, Chetanraj, Rockstar should go back. They should redo all of the biker missions, all of the biker cell missions at least, and make them solo friendly, and get rid of the stupid raids, and get rid of all the raids because they make absolutely no sense. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why we don't, why we're not holding or hosting crew sessions at this time. We will again in the near future, but I need to see what the environment's going to be, or what the environment is like, because the one thing I don't want to do is open up a crew session, have some random jump in, and remember, because this is Grand Theft Auto that we're talking about here, irregardless of what platform we're on. Someone watching me play on stream right now, if I set my profile to online and open up a session, any random can just jump in. They don't have to be invited. They can access your session without even being invited. It only takes one random script kiddie, with a mod menu to ruin everybody's day. Alright, so let's send the truck back. But again, at some point we will redo. We will begin holding, crew sessions in the near future. So I just need to ask you guys to be patient. That's just because of the brokenness that is the live services of Xbox and Sony PlayStation. This problem, believe it or not, is not inherent to Grand Theft Auto. It's not Grand Theft Auto's fault. Grand Theft Auto is an attack vector. In other words, they're using Grand Theft Auto as a means to enact these bot exploits in a similar manner that they're using games like Call of Duty or Halo Infinite or any kind of a first-person shooter, any game that they can use a cheat menu on. Hey, Clutch, thank you so much for that massive donation, man. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Give it a second. Excuse me. Streamlabs is running a bit behind today. So we should get notification of that here really soon. But Clutch, man, I thank you so much. I appreciate you. So Clutch says, PlayStation, PS5 doesn't have this ban exploit. It's only Xbox. Clutch, it's on PlayStation as well. It is on PlayStation as well. There's at least 1 or 2 videos out there showing that this bot exploit can affect PlayStation players as well. Now, what does it mean in the grand scheme of things? It just means that you can continue playing your games. Just be careful about what lobbies you join, which parties you join, whether or not you know the people that are in your party. That's all. You just have to be careful when you're playing. That doesn't mean that you have to stop playing your games. You just have to be careful about it. There it is. There it is. It took forever. Thanks, Streamlabs. You guys, Streamlabs is still recovering from yesterday's drinking party, I guess. So, Clutch, you looked into it and it's a hoax. I'll have to do some more research. Based on what I've seen. Apparently this bot exploit is affecting both PlayStation and Xbox players, but I'll do some more research. Okay, next. We got to go make some money. Okay, so we got the approach vehicle. But yeah, I'm going to do some more research on it. And like I said, what I want to do is ensure that everyone's accounts, especially crew accounts, are safe, so that no one loses access to what they've worked for and what they're paying for. Okay, we got to go up here. And again, if you're paying, at a minimum, we're paying $60 a year for live services on these consoles. You better believe there's going to be a class action lawsuit if this problem persists and these major game publishers do nothing about it. Hey, Guru, thank you for that, bro. Thank you so much. And Clutch, again, thank you so much for that massive donation, man. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. We'll see you next, man. Excuse me. We'll see you next time. Take care. Have a good day. God bless to you, brother. We'll see you next time.
You know, Capitan, I look back at my career and ask myself why. The robberies conducted, the assassinations carried out, the insurrection supported or crushed, the late nights, the early mornings, the fatigue, the diet of red caviar and navy wine, the endless vitamin D supplements.
Excuse me.
You ask yourself the same question, yes? And you give the same answer. Money!
No, that's absolutely correct. Rockstar is incapable, either incapable or incompetent of fixing the exploits on PC. They've lost that fight. They can't fix it. They can't fix it. And that's largely because, and I've said this before, mod menu developers are 10 steps ahead of Rockstar's best game development team. So they can't fix the problems. What has Rockstar done in the past 2 or 3 weeks that doesn't even make any sense? Rockstar games on the PC. This is only on the PC. What Rockstar has done is released. They've introduced an AI bot moderator to mod voice chat to see if people are speaking and using bad words in voice chat. How does that make any sense? Is that the biggest problem that's plaguing Grand Theft Auto on PC, or are the script kiddies abusing mod menus and exploits on PC that adversely affect the way other people play the game? Is that the worst thing? It makes absolutely no sense. So, Rockstar's attention is completely diverted from what they should be focused on. M. Earth, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you. Now, Hendo, exploits and glitches are fine, as long as they don't disenfranchise other players. And, what I mean by that is simple. As long as you don't have someone running around in God mode, trolling all the other players in Grand Theft Auto, for example. And yeah, that's how bad it is. That's how bad it is. We purposely made a crew so that we could play with other crew members. But then all of a sudden, here's a new set of exploits that's plaguing not only Grand Theft Auto, but other live service games on the Xbox, and to some extent even on the PlayStation. All right, let's get this thing. So, as an example, Grand Theft Auto on the PC is completely unplayable. It's unplayable. If you log into Grand Theft Auto in a public session on PC, I guarantee you that within about 10 seconds of your logging into a public session, you're being remote crashed and kicked. Services. Sidecar request. Yeah, no, PC. Basically, PC it's a solid platform for modding a game, and now there's nothing wrong with modding a game, okay? But there is a problem with modding a live service game, because when you've got players out there using mod menus in a live service game, not a single player game, mind you, there's nothing wrong with it in single player in my opinion, but a live service game that in which the mod menu itself gives players the ability to remote crash and kick other players, to steal their public IP addresses, to steal their Rockstar IDs, social club IDs, any kind of identifiable information that will allow that person with the mod menu to track that other player whenever they log in to social club, because they know, and follow that player around to any session type. It doesn't matter whether it's a public or a private session, and they can hack in to your session. There's something wrong with it. There's something fundamentally wrong with it. Hey, ZK, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you for that. Thank you. I appreciate you. And you know, we come here twice a week and we complain about Rockstar games and Grand Theft Auto a lot. I say this every live stream. Grand Theft Auto Online is a phenomenal game. It's a phenomenal game. This game is a decade old. We're still playing it. This game has done things that no other game even remotely close to it has been able to do. Not even Saints Row 2 or Saints Row 3 have been able to capture the kind of fire that's in Grand Theft Auto. The problem is that the developers, Rockstar Games, they don't love this game as much as we do. They see it as a cash cow. That's it. They don't see it as I guess you would call an entertainment form that, if done right, would continue to make them more and more money as long as they provide players with the content that they want. They can keep their player base safe. But unfortunately, that's not what's happening. The game code is too old. It's a decade old. And there's only so much they can do with a game that's legitimately this old. You know, many of the gameplay mechanics of a lot of the missions that we have are cookie cutter, copy and paste, templated gameplay mechanics that brings nothing new to the table. When you look at the San Andreas Mercenaries DLC, that was arguably the worst DLC in Grand Theft Auto history. But Rockstar didn't care, because for them it was a cash grab. That's why they removed almost 200 vehicles from the game, existing vehicles. And where are those vehicles now? Some of them are behind the GTA Plus paywall. Other vehicles are showing up at Simeon's. Some of them we can steal from the street. You know, but it made absolutely no sense because it was a cash grab on Rockstar's part. They only gave us 9 DLC vehicles for this summer DLC. So it was laziness on the developer's part. Not the player, not us. It was on their part. And the absolute worst part of the DLC, of the San Andreas Mercenaries DLC, was that Rockstar didn't test it. They didn't properly beta test the DLC. When they released it, it broke half the game. People were losing vehicles. Players were losing millions of dollars in cars and vehicles because Rockstar didn't properly beta test their DLC. They're one of the only developers that I've ever seen that can release a DLC that breaks everything else in the game. So that's why a lot of people are up in arms and angry with Rockstar Games and the way that they're hyper monetizing Grand Theft Auto as a game and as an IP, if you will, and not taking care of the game and its player base the way they should. You know, another case in point is the way they nerfed Cayo Perico. So you guys see where I'm going with it. I say this all the time. Grand Theft Auto is a phenomenal game. That's why we play it. I love this game. But I can promise you, unless Rockstar Games is going to be giving players $5 million a month for GTA Plus, they're not getting one more penny of my money until GTA 6. And even then, GTA 6 is in question. So that short, angry rant out of the way. No, Hendo, exactly. I agree with you. I bought this game 3 times. I bought Grand Theft Auto 3 times. Grand Theft Auto Online 3 times. I'm not buying it again. I'm done. Alright, here we go. Time to go boom boom.
There will be circuit box not too far from here.
You fucking loser! Asshole!
Did you let the camera see you? Now the security
Alright, problem solved.
If you are not seen...
Hey, BML, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Aha, they have seen you, yes? Better not to leave witnesses this time.
Hope you're doing well. How are you today? Pyro said, I wouldn't get GTA Plus unless it was $25 mil a month. Like I said, Rockstar needs to give us more incentive.
A laptop will do. We must hack it and
I can't hack the computer because there's a dead guy laying on top of it. This is disgusting. I really don't want to have to fondle this guy to hack this computer.
security system is like pissing into the wind, yes? Well, if I were American, I would agree with you.
Ugh, that's gross. All right, let's get out of here.
We have the location of
Hendo said I still wouldn't get it. Like I said, the GTA Plus is the absolute worst. It is the absolute worst. A lazy, low-effort cash grabber on the part of Rockstar. And, you know, again, if you have GTA Plus, then again, you get no hate from me. If you see value in it, sure, absolutely, why not? Me personally, Rockstar would have to come in deep for me to want to ever spend $6 a month on GTA Plus. Hey, BML, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. And again, thank you so much for joining us today. Like I said, we complain about GTA 5 a lot, but, you know, I'll say it again. This is a phenomenal game. It is. And it will continue to be a phenomenal game until GTA 6 is released. That doesn't mean that it's a perfect game, because it's not. This game is flawed. And Rockstar, as a developer, they refuse to fix those flaws. And, you know, my opinion is that it's easier for them not to fix those flaws. And just ignore it and turn a blind eye to it, but they can find ways to nerf Cayo Perico and keep us from making more money. They can find ways to fix money exploits. They can fix money exploits. They can fix any kind of an exploit that allows players to make legit cash in the game. But they can't fix all of the security exploits that plague Grand Theft Auto on the PC, and even on the console now, apparently. Alejandro Costello, I'm sorry, excuse me. Welcome, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Thank you for joining us. So yeah, Hendo, you see my point, right? Exactly. It's easier for Rockstar to nerf legit money grinders than it is to fix everything else that plagues the game. It's easy to turn a blind eye. Ignorance is bliss, as they say. Ignorance is bliss. So it's easier for them to do that. Stephen Greaves, hey, welcome. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Yeah, you know, it's funny you should mention that, Pyro. I talked about that before as well. I don't know how that's going to go, and knowing Rockstar Games, there is very little chance that they're going to allow us to transfer any type of progress, if you will, from GTA 5 Online to GTA 6 Online. I don't think that's going to happen, because Rockstar is all about that money. Now, this is what I will say. Because Rockstar is all about that money, they will either lock that ability. They'll either lock that ability behind GTA Plus, because I can absolutely see Rockstar Games allowing GTA Plus members to transfer all of their GTA 5 progress over to GTA 6. So they're either going to lock it behind the GTA Plus paywall, or they're going to charge players extra. In general, they're going to charge all players extra to transfer that data, or to transfer that progress. Yeah, Pyro said that's why he ignores health problems. Yeah, Alejandro, exactly. And they boosted player damage. They did. They boosted player damage. No, not player damage, but the NPC damage. NPCs hit harder in Grand Theft Auto. I've definitely noticed that. Nick, welcome to the channel. Good to see you. As far as I know, business, any kind of business aspects in GTA 6 will be similar. I don't follow too much GTA 6 content because most of it is all rumor anyway, but as far as I know, it will be similar. Similar in the sense that you can at least own businesses. Hopefully different in the way that those businesses are run in terms of game mechanics, because the game mechanics for some of these businesses absolutely suck, especially something like bikers. It's terrible. M. Earth, yes sir, you're right, I agree. Take-Two Interactive is ultimately to blame, because if you think about it, Grand Theft Auto 5 didn't go down the toilet until they were bought out by Take-Two Interactive. Until Rockstar was bought by Take-Two Interactive. Yeah, no, Hendo, exactly. You've noticed that, right? The NPCs hit a lot harder now. Stag Wolf, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us again. Just in case I missed you earlier, thank you for joining us. Yeah, exactly. That could all of a sudden jackknife a trailer. Yeah, exactly my point.
I do not even smell the smell anymore.
AZ, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. So, bro, you're up to 992 mil? Jeez, dude. So, what are you going to buy with all that money? I still think that if you have that kind of cash in Grand Theft Auto, you should be allowed to run for office in Grand Theft Auto. You should become like the governor or the mayor of Los Santos or something, or Blaine County. That'd be pretty cool. And you'd have to, like, compete with other players and run for office in the game. That'd be pretty cool. If you got that kind of bread, you should be able to do that.
The drainage tunnel then, Capitan. A clever approach, but with one problem. Stainless steel grate on the entrance. We will need cutting doors to get through this underwater. Many construction sites have them. Should be easy to find.
Yeah, you know, Nick, I agree with you. A lot of this space age stuff we don't need in Grand Theft Auto 6. Grand Theft Auto 6 should be grounded. It should be grounded. You know, I don't hate on the Oppressor Mark II or the what is that flying car? I can't. My brain's broken. But I don't hate on any of that stuff because it helps me money grind in the game. It does. But I get it. Grand Theft Auto is supposed to be this hyper-realistic version of real life. But some of this stuff is just off the chain. Like the orbital cannon. Seriously? The orbital cannon. Like, we really need an orbital cannon in Grand Theft Auto. It's as if the game isn't broken enough as it is. The DeLorean, thank you. Yeah, I couldn't think of the name of it. Alright, let's get this thing, if we can find it.
We need an ambulance!
Hey! That dude's still alive, he's dead now. Hey, Dustin LB 407. What's up, man? How are you today? It's good to see you. Yeah, Hendo, thank you to Deluxo. Yeah, my brain just broke there. I couldn't remember what it was. All right, so now we got to scour this stupid construction site for a cutting torch. Another one of the worst game mechanics ever. Found it. Alex, welcome. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Did you have it yet?
Hope you're doing well.
And I will store it for final operation.
Oh, and of course, they have perfect aim as they're shooting out of a moving vehicle. Like I said, the mechanics are broken. Yeah, Hendo, I agree with that. Something like helicopters, some realistic flying vehicles, that's something like that is understandable. But, you know, this flying broomstick, not really. So Dustin says the next nerf to Cayo Perico will be them removing it from GTA. Yeah, if that ever happens, people are going to stop playing Grand Theft Auto. The only people that are going to be left playing Grand Theft Auto are the PvP crowd. The people that are in public sessions.
Mr. Rubio will finish it.
Yeah, Alex, seriously, the flying broomstick. Yeah, stuff like that they can get rid of. We don't need an oppressor. We don't even need a Mark I oppressor. We don't need a stupid orbital cannon. You don't need any of that stuff. It's a complete waste.
Welcome back.
Yeah, Dustin, I'm doing well, man. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, it's good to see you. And guys, if you haven't done so, if you could do me a massive favor, please hit smash step on and send an orbital cannon after that like button. Helps out the channel a ton. Also, if you are new here, thank you so much for joining us, but before posting anything in my chat, please take a second and check this video's description and read the full chat rules. Very important. What's that, Pyro? Yeah. And the big problem with the Mark II oppressor is that, and I guarantee you, if there's a Mark II oppressor in GTA 6, it's going to be about 10 or 20 mil. It's going to be about 10 or 20 mil. That's what it's going to be. Okay, weapons loadout. Aggressor. Yes, please. Hey, we got Schlongberg Sachs again. I didn't make up the name of that building, just so you guys are aware. That was Rockstar's doing.
Goodbye.
Stag Wolf, yes, to answer your question, absolutely. And you know, that's one of the reasons I think players use mod menus or buy modded accounts, especially for a live service game like Grand Theft Auto, and that's largely because of the stupid decisions that Rockstar Games and Take-Two Interactive have been making that unfortunately adversely affect the player. Why nerf the Cayo Perico heist? Why make it so expensive to start the heist in the first place, and then nerf the payouts afterwards? Because players are making too much money in the game? I thought that's what we were supposed to do in Grand Theft Auto. We're supposed to play the game legit and make money in the game legit. Well, that's what we were doing, right? That's what we were doing, wasn't it? But all of a sudden, Rockstar, I guess, put 1 and 1 together and came up with 4 and decided that we were making way too much money in the game. That's why players go out, some players buy modded accounts because Rockstar makes stupid decisions, because of their dumb anti-consumer decision making. I'm not justifying the use of mod menus, I'm simply saying that when you've got a greedy anti-consumer developer, game developer, that makes dumb decisions that adversely affect the way players play a live service game, then yeah, players are going to find ways to dupe and glitch and cheat. Excuse me. So yeah, I agree with you. I think that's exactly why. What's that, Matthew? Nice name. Hey, I didn't name this building. That's the name written on the side of the building. It says Schlongberg Sachs right there. I didn't name the building. That wasn't me.
Expect a hard fight when you are inside.
That was not my fault. So Alex, keep getting the tequila? Well, Rockstar, I think they changed the spawn rate of the pink diamond as well when they nerfed it. Players are more than likely going to get the lowest level loot. That's a nerf that they did back last December, almost a year ago. So that's affecting everybody. I'm the same way. Today, surprisingly, I got the ruby necklace.
Separate from their regular weapons. Look for gun locker somewhere. It may be hidden.
All right. Oh. Yeah, this is the dumbest stealth mechanic I've ever seen. This dude couldn't see me walk in with a tactical SMG in my hand. He couldn't see that. Terrible. Oh, they're all dead. Hey, Dolphins man, what's up, brother? Welcome. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing well. We're just putting El Rubio back into bankruptcy court. So, Dolphins man, seriously, sounds like you had some pretty good luck. So David Markham, the only thing you get is tequila? Yeah, strangely enough, this is the second week in a row, or second live stream in a row that I've gotten the ruby necklace, which means that the next loot is either going to be the next lowest loot, which is tequila, or it's going to be bearer bonds. So, but I think since I got this 2 weeks in a row, or 2 times in a row, it's more than likely going to be tequila next time.
If it won't open, check for computer. These systems often have remote locking.
AZ, that's hilarious, bro. Okay, so 82, 42, 88. Got it.
Can you open the locker now?
Yeah, the Golden Rooster. Now, you know what Rockstar is going to do? They're going to give us the Diamond MacGuffin. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be the Diamond MacGuffin, and you guys know what a MacGuffin is, right? It's a mythical plot device that's added to stories that don't really exist in the story. So, it's going to be the Diamond MacGuffin. Okay. All right, let's go. You're going down! These guys are... God, these NPCs. Unbelievable. But I hope you guys are all doing well out there. Again, thank you so much for joining us. I was just thinking about the free unlocks, the Halloween masks that we got this week. I was preparing a video I'm going to release later on tonight on the unlocks, because you guys still have about 24 hours left to claim those items if you want. And I put on that stupid vintage green witch mask and couldn't stop laughing. It's the funniest thing I ever seen. Just unbelievably bad loot. Just horrible. And I get it. It's a free item. I understand that, but it's comically bad. It's so funny. So AZ says a $250,000 gold watch. Hey, don't give them any ideas because they'll do it. They'll absolutely do it. And Pyro says it'll be a golden middle finger. You know what? That does sound like something Rockstar would do, wouldn't it? So Hendo, you still need to get some of the cars. Yeah, I have on this character, there's two cars actually that I'm going to be picking up. The other one is the Grotti GT 500. We're going to buy that one today. The other one that I've been kind of on the fence on, it's sitting over at Simeon's right now, and that's just because of the front end design of the vehicle. It's just like, what happened to this car? But it's a removed vehicle, so. Hey, ZK, the odd ones, or the odd one, that is basically, it's a funny story. It is a funny story. I don't want to go too much into detail with it, but, you know, it was a conversation that I had with my kid one day about playing a certain game. I can't remember what that game was. Long story short, I was explaining to him how to play the game, and he said, "Well, that's odd." and that's how I got my username. So it's a short story. It's a funny story, but it happened with a conversation that I had with my kid one day. Okay. No, Dolphins, I don't hate Cayo. I hate what Rockstar did to Cayo. As you can see, I'm still playing Cayo. I'm still playing it, and that's because Cayo Perico is paying for everything else for me. It's paying for everything else that I want to do. So I still do Cayo. What I don't like is what Rockstar did, and how that practice is pretty much anti-gamer and anti-consumer. So I don't hate Cayo. I hate what Rockstar did to Cayo, and I'm still playing it. As you can see, we're running a Cayo right now. I just think it's funny looking at everyone's opinion on exactly what Rockstar would potentially do to nerf Cayo again. The gold middle finger, that's actually hilarious. Okay, I think we're ready. Just taking a second to get caught up on chat before I start this. Excuse me, ZK. No, it's not the FMJ. I own the FMJ. FMJ is a nice car, by the way. It's an absolutely nice car. It's one of the top 20 performing supercars in the game, and it's one of the OG supercars, by the way. But it's one of the top 20, according to Digital Car Addict. So it's worth it. If you're looking to get a nice supercar with some decent customization and styling, then it's worth it. I own the FMJ already, so I don't need it. The one I was thinking about was it's a removed car. It's a traffic filler. Basically, it's one of the traffic fillers. It's the four-door version of the Debauchee. God, what is it? I can't remember the name of it. The Rapid GT. It's a four-door version of the Rapid GT. It's sitting over at Simeon's right now with a nice paint job on it. I'm thinking about picking that one up, but I haven't quite decided yet. I will be getting the GT 500 today. So, the Hendo, thank you. The Exemplar. That's it. That's it. And I think, you know, what turned me off about it, I didn't buy the Rapid GT because I have the Rapid GT Classic, which is a far better looking car. The four-door version of the Rapid GT looks okay. It's just something about the way the front end of the car looks that turns me off. I might pick it up. Alright, let's do this. As I understand it, it's not a very badly performing car. It's not the greatest thing, but we'll see. Alright, let's do this. And this is hard mode. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the airfield, steal that one stack of sheetrock, because there's a stack of sheetrock at the far warehouse. Then we're going to make a beeline to El Rubio's compound because there's a painting there, so that should give us a higher payout. So you picked up the 770. Yeah, I think I got the 770. I can't remember. Oh no, I did not. I didn't get the 770. That's right. I skipped it. And that's because I think I already have it, and I think I won it via the lucky wheel. Alright, time to go kill the Juggy. Let's do it. Alright, let's go get some money. Let's get paid. And thank you guys so much for joining us today. Hey, if you haven't done so, please do me a massive favor. Hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. Also, if you are here new here, thank you so much for joining us. It's good to see you. But before posting anything in my chat, please take a second, check this video's description, and read the full chat rules. Very important. Into the rocks we go. Thanks, Rockstar. Yeah, Hendo, exactly. I didn't buy the 770. I think I won it via the lucky wheel. I got it for free, so I didn't buy it. Hey! We got a new sub. Let's go. Chance Jackson, welcome. It's all about that drop, people. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in chat to our new subscriber. Chance Jackson 05, welcome to the Odd Ones, sir. Thank you very much for your subscription and your support. Thank you. Welcome to the Odd Ones. All right. Okay, let's go. So our secondary loot target here at the airfield is going to be in the far warehouse. That's the only thing we need. There's a painting in El Rubio's office, so we're going to fill up the rest of our bag with that. So Pyro, you want your coquette back? Yeah, I know the OG coquette was on sale about a month ago. It was at Simeon's, and it was a weird lime green color, but I definitely picked it up. All right, here we go. So we're going to sit tight here for a second. AZ, yeah, Juggy's going down, bro. He's going down. We must kill the Juggy. That's a national pastime. We must kill the Juggy. Boop. Camera down. Now we need to keep our eye open because when that Jeep enters the airfield, it may or may not see the dead idiot on the second floor over there.
You know, in a way, I admire Mr. Rubio. We steal from him, and he restocks the coppers with goodies. We Russians love an optimist. By the way, don't worry about
Okay, we got half a bag, and that is pathetic.
I have crafted special compartment for it. Caution.
This is hard mode. That should easily be 242,000 right there.
You carry it home, you understand? Yes. The heavier the things you take, the slower you will be.
Okay, so we can head straight to El Rubio's compound from here. Yeah, it's Pyro. It's been about a month. It's been about a month. It was at Simeon's sometime in September. And it was a pretty cool looking lime green color. I would have chosen something else. But I definitely snatched it up across all my accounts. Where's my boat? Okay. Oh, we're on the rocks.
Nothing compares to the satisfaction of well-executed plan, apart from the gigantic financial rewards.
Hey, Calvert Plays. Hey, welcome to the channel. Good to see you. Hey, do yourself a favor. Check this video's description. Read the full chat rules. That should answer your question. There is, depending on what platform you're on, there is someone here in chat who might be able to help you with your Cayo Perico. Okay, yeah, Pyro, it was sometime in September. And as a matter of fact, it was 1 week at Simeon's where they had Simeon's, at Simeon's during that week, it was all 5 of the cars were removed vehicles. And I think I bought all 5 of them.
You know, a man like Mr. Rubio, he would rather die than abandon his expensive taste, no matter how many times he is robbed. In Russia, we call such men ATM.
All right. So Gamer Zero, you kind of like Call of Duty Halloween? You know, I'm a little burned out on the zombie apocalypse thing. I'm assuming that it's kind of a zombie themed thing, so I haven't seen any videos on it. So how do you really like it? Just out of curiosity. I'm not really a Call of Duty fan because I suck at first-person shooters. But how do you like it? Yeah, Pyro, exactly. Meanwhile, in GTA...
About the sewers in my hometown. It was there I first decided to join the Navy. Perhaps it will have the same effect on you. We will see. Off you go.
You know, the worst part about these stupid slasher-themed events, that's Halloween events that's going on, is that they impact other events. Like you guys saw the last during the last live stream where I was trying to get the last ghost, the picture of the last ghost, Johnny, and it wouldn't spawn because of the stupid UFO that was sitting over top of Mount Josiah. So sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. All right, shotguns out. Let's go. Time to kill Juggy.
You did not get sucked into it.
All right, I'll get caught up on chat in just a second. We need to get through
How
this.
likely is it I have 2 operations in the same way, huh?
All right, Juggy makes his turn.
For the vault. Maybe start in the central building.
All right, we're going to murk this dude out. See ya. Okay, take out this camera. Boom. There's Juggy. Hi, Juggy. Bye, Juggy. All right, murk this dude out. He's dead.
Acaba de irse. Hace nada estaba preguntando por usted.
You're in the area.
Okay, sit tight for a second.
Cars operated. These men will know every soldier under their command. No disguise will fool them.
Oh, he's dead. Okay, we may have to take the elevator. Oh. Yeah, I think we got to take the elevator. No big deal. Shut up. Yep, no keys. We got to take the elevator. All right, this is going to suck. We have to do this stupid fingerprint thing 4 times. All right, let's get the money out of the safe.
Good thinking. Always check the safe.
I never got the Perico pistol on this character. I got it now. Got it. All this time, I forgot to get the Perico pistol. We got it now.
The image is a little blurry. Was that a gun made of gold?
Totally forgot about that. And that golden gun is a reference to James Bond, by the way.
Do not give up on a locked door. Why not ask a guard nicely for the key?
All right. So we got a full bag.
Crime to leave it behind.
Oh, that's right. We don't have the key. We got to go take the elevator. This is going to suck. Man, I hate this. Yeah, I was punching the water in the drainage tunnel.
The tool we stole from the head of cybersecurity will find partial prints left on the scanner. You just have to cycle through them to match them up to the target print.
This is the absolute worst. 1, 2. This takes about 30 to 40 seconds, so... There we go. Finally.
You have done it. Excellent.
Yeah, Pyro. It's a it's a James Bond reference. If you guys remember the movie Man with the Golden Gun, that's where the Perico pistol comes from. So it's a James Bond Easter egg. All right, let's get that necklace.
Now, how are your nerves? Steady? You will need them to be if you want to get into that bulletproof display case. Steady nerves and a plasma cutter.
I swear, this Cayo Perico finale is taking forever. I hope we get the Elite Challenge bonus. Otherwise, it's a waste of 100 grand.
Fine art of the plasma cutter, a submarine mechanic's best friend. You must treat her gently, or she will overheat.
Okay, we're still in the Technet. Let's GTFO. Get the freak out of here.
This necklace, it is visible, I think. From what I can tell, they have sealed the drainage pipe. You will need
All right, let's go.
another way out.
Faceplant. Oh, that hurts.
A new shift of guards just clocked in. Careful out there.
So painful.
Remember, there is always time for some last
Yeah, we got this guy over here, so let's sit tight for a second. And I'll just run in right behind the guy, the guard to just walk right by. Makes perfect sense. All right, let's do it.
Perfect.
Come on, we're on the clock.
And judging by their radio chatter, they have no idea they've been hit. Now get off that island. Your extraction point at the North Docks should be on your radar.
Okay, and for freak's sakes, watch out for the trees. .360. Ah,
This time is the strongest
we missed it.
the
Dang it.
swamp, I think. Attack boats in the water. Be careful. Uh-oh. By the sounds of it,
As we just casually swim by all of these mines that don't do anything, that don't explode. A Gamer Zero, yes sir. Man with the Golden Gun was Sean Connery, one of the best James Bonds, in my opinion. And you know, to be clear, I think here are my favorite James Bonds. The first James Bond, the very first one, who was in on Her Majesty's Secret Service. That was the first James Bond movie. He was okay, but he only did one movie. Then you had Sean Connery. He's number one Then you had Roger Moore. For me, he's number 2. Timothy Dalton was okay. He was okay. But he's like a distant number 6. And I know Pierce Bronson did James Bond as well. So, look at that. We barely got 1.1 mil for that. Rockstar, you guys suck. So Pierce Bronson is number 3 for me. So Stagwolf, you agree? Yeah, no, without a doubt, Sean Connery is number 1. He's number 1. Like I said, the original James Bond, the very first James Bond appeared in the first James Bond movie, which wasn't called James Bond. It wasn't called 007. It was called On Her Majesty's Secret Service, I believe. That was the first James Bond movie. And he only did one movie, I think. After that, it was Sean Connery. Okay, Cayo Perico is done. Let's go. We barely made a mil off of that. God, I swear Rockstar sucks. Okay. Oppressor. Let's not be one of those. So what's that, Pyro? Pierce Bronson will always be number 1. Well, I remember Pierce Bronson when he used to star in a TV series back in the 80s called Remington Steele. Hey, we got a new sub. Let's go. It's all about that drop, people. That's what I'm talking about. Brendan Lewis. Hey, welcome to the Odd Ones. Thank you for joining the stream. Everybody out there, let's get some 07s in chat. Proper hand salute to Brendan Lewis. Thank you so much for your subscription and your support. Welcome to the Odd Ones. But yeah, I remember Pierce Bronson when he was a TV star. He in a TV series back in the 80s called Remington Steele. And, you know, he was an excellent actor back then. And, you know, a lot of people thought he would make a perfect James Bond. So ultimately, he ended up becoming James Bond. But in terms of the James Bond legacy, to me, Sean Connery is always going to be number 1. And that's because I remember, I'm old enough to remember the old school James Bonds. Yeah, Stagwolf, you know what I'm talking about? You remember that show, right? Remington Steele? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love that TV series. I absolutely love that TV series. Yeah, that's going back a ways. That's definitely going back a ways. So, Pyro, seriously, you were born in '89. Yeah, yeah, it's trust me, I remember Sean Connery when he was in his first James Bond, as a matter of fact, The Island of Dr. No. But yeah, Sean Connery will always be number 1. Roger Moore is number 2 for me. And Pierce Bronson is number 3 because I thought he handled it. I thought he did it very well. So Gamer Zero, you were born in... Gotcha, bro. Gotcha. Okay, let's see here. All right, we got to go throw a bum out of the club. Let's handle this. Enter the Nightclub. But yeah, I remember Pierce Bronson from the TV show Remington Steele back in the 80s. Awesome TV show. So we got some bum kicking up a fuss over his tab. Let's throw the bum out. So Gamer Zero, yeah, they were. In my household as well. But I was a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of the classic 70s and 80s TV shows. Oh wait, he's kicking up a fuss over his tab. He's this way. Here he is. Maybe this dude should stop drinking so much. He wouldn't have anything to argue about. Yeah, no, Pyro. The guy that we tossed out of the club, apparently he could change his clothes in midair. Apparently he could change his appearance in midair, so it's either that or we threw the wrong guy out. I just think he's a magician and changed his clothes in midair. So, go figure. Okay, we don't need to be in passive. All right, let's get out of here. We got some business to go take care of. And again, thank you guys for joining us today. It's good to see everyone. Hope you guys are all doing well. Yeah, Hendo, he changed his skin tone in midair too. I guess he's taking he's taking lessons on race swapping from Disney. Boom. Just give me 1 second. I need to take care of something. Yeah, just taking 1 second. Okay. What's that BML? Yeah, that's yeah, that don't get me started. Don't get me started on that crap that's going on with Disney. Oh, hey, Gamer Zero, I have not. I'll need to check it out. I'll check it. Thank you for letting me know. I'll check it out when I get off stream. Yeah, haven't been on Discord in a couple of days, but I'll absolutely check that out when I get in the live stream. All right, let's go. Let me out. Let me out. So, AZ, Magnum PI was awesome. Yes. Magnum PI was awesome. Without a doubt. But I was a huge fan of the 1980s A-Team because if you think about it, the original A-Team TV series had a couple of carryover cast members, at least one carryover cast member from the original Battlestar Galactica TV series from back in 1978. Dirk Benedict, as a matter of fact. And in one of the episodes there was a throwback or an Easter egg, a Battlestar Galactica reference in the A-Team. So it's absolutely hilarious because you had Dirk Benedict was like on the back lot. He was playing Faceman. He was playing his part as Faceman in the as part of the A-Team during the episode. But he was standing in a movie lot, and some dude dressed in a Cylon outfit, a Cylon warrior outfit, with the lights and sounds and everything else had walked right by him. He stood there for a second and was about to say something. And he just said, no, and walked off. So that was probably one of the best cross-TV references I had ever seen. It was hilarious. He stood there for a second. He was about to say something. He was like, wait a minute, was that? Nah. And he just walked away.
Hey, Jefe.
Hey, what's up, girl?
Right here?
Yeah, right here. How many times do we have to have this conversation, Lupe? Yes, right here, right now. Let's go.
I got this.
Give me them crates.
Back before you know it.
So, Stag Wolf, you remember that? Yeah, AZ, you noticed that. The guy we kicked out, probably one of the biggest glitches, standout glitches with Grand Theft Auto, but strangely enough, Rockstar doesn't seem fit to fix it. Yeah, Stagwolf, you remember that? He did a double take, he looked and he was like, nah. That was one of the best cross-TV references, Easter eggs I'd ever seen. That was awesome. Anyone that remembers the old classic 1978's Battlestar Galactica will know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, I love those 1980s TV shows. Alright, let's send this bum out. Hey, go get some crates. Yeah, get out of here. Looks just like the valet guy. Except he's wearing a t-shirt today. Pyro says, Lupe, not the greatest looking. Not anymore. Not compared to my old girl at the other warehouse with the red shirt. Not compared to her. As a matter of fact, we're going to go give her a visit right now. Let's go see her. If I can stop flying into ceilings and roofs. Here we go. So, Alex, you were born December 20th, 1992. So you probably know what we're talking about then. Yeah, no Stagwolf. They don't make TV programs like that anymore, no. A lot of what you see on television these days is, unfortunately, it's woke Hollywood garbage. Yeah, I said it, woke Hollywood garbage. And it makes absolutely no sense. Yeah, Disney, and I'm calling Disney out for this, they completely ruined Star Wars for me. They ruined Star Wars. They're on the path to ruining the Marvel DCU, or not DCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Sorry, the Marvel Universe. And I don't get it. I don't get it. But unfortunately, well, fortunately, I should say, they're feeling the financial pinch as a result of their wokeness.
You're fine, right?
Hey, I need some crates.
Sure.
So we'll send those guys out. But no, they definitely don't make TV shows like that anymore. And as a Stagwolf, as a matter of fact, I used to watch Different Strokes a lot. Different Strokes, not so much The Facts of Life, but those were two crossover programs. There was also, well, Gary Coleman. Remember, Gary Coleman starred in Buck Rogers. He was in the 1980s Buck Rogers. Twice, as a matter of fact. He had 2 cameo appearances. But Gary Coleman was he did a crossover with a TV show. It was a spin-off, not really a crossover. It was a spin-off of a TV show called Hello, Larry. It was a crossover TV show with Hello, Larry. And another TV show called Big Joe, as a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken. Those were spin-offs of Different Strokes.
What kind of wine did you want?
Yeah, exactly. What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Mr. D? One of the most iconic references. You know, Gary Coleman used to hate it when people would ask him to say that. So Pyro, Married with Children was absolutely off the chain hilarious. That TV show was hilarious. That TV show was mad hilarious. I absolutely loved it back in the day. So hold on a second. We got 48 people out there watching. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you guys so much for coming in clutch today for the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Do me a favor, hit that like button while you're here. It helps out the channel a ton. All right, let's go talk to my favorite warehouse manager in my favorite warehouse. Yeah, Matthew, odd being old again. Where's she at? There she is. Brucey, shut up. I don't want to talk to you. There she is. What's up, girl? How are you today? With my favorite shirt. What's up, girl? Oh, she rocking that shirt. That's what I'm talking about. Give me some crates.
Yep.
Yep, as she says. And she rocking them jeans, too. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to follow her out of here. That's what I'm going to talk about. Yes, sir. Look at her. Work it, girl. Lupe, you got some competition. Yeah, exactly. Stag Wolf, just reminiscing. Those were the days. Seriously. Real Boxing IQ, what's up, man? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Good to see you, brother. Just talking about the good old days of 1980s TV. Yeah. No, Pyro, you're not lying about that. You're not wrong. Al Bundy, that Married with Children would never make it. Today, would never make it. People would be overly offended by it. They would. It wouldn't work. Yeah, Gary Coleman was unique. It was unique. He passed away sometime around 2008, 2009, if I'm not mistaken, unfortunately. Yeah, just taking a second to get caught up on chat. Yeah, BML, exactly. After Endgame, that was it. That was pretty much it. The MCU kind of went right down the toilet afterwards. Just like this Kathleen Kennedy trash forces female nonsense. She single-handedly destroyed Star Wars for me. Everything beyond the Force Awakens is not canon anymore. Not for me, at least. Oh no, Gamer Zero. Bro, you know what I'm talking about. Back then, TV shows were real. The TV shows were original. They were original. So what are we looking at now? What do we see? What do we see on TV now? We see a lot of woke remakes that are complete trash. And, you know, I don't watch a lot of TV anymore as a result of it. Oh, Stag Wolf, bro, you're going back. You're going back a ways. You're going back a ways. Blazing Saddles, that was an iconic movie. Blazing Saddles basically was a movie that poked fun at racial discrimination back in the 70s. And it did it in a way that made everybody laugh. That's why I like that movie. That movie was a classic. Okay, so M. Earth, we'll see you next time, brother. Thank you so much for being here, man. Take care of yourself. God bless to you. We'll see you next time. Have a good night, bro. Yeah, it's exactly, Stag Wolf, and people didn't get offended by every little thing. Okay, so I think all of our warehouse people are out. Yeah, exactly. Roseanne, you know, that was another debacle waiting to happen. You know, she should have kept her mouth shut. If she would have kept her mouth shut, that TV series could have kept going. Yeah, Gamer Zero, you know what I'm talking about. Modern TV is nothing more than a bunch of woke social justice remakes. And, you know, I got nothing. I got nothing. Like I said, I don't watch a lot of TV anymore as a result of a lot of the social justice changes that Hollywood has made to not only movies but television. You know, my childhood sci-fi epic saga is ruined, completely ruined because of Kathleen Kennedy and her BS. One of the worst producers ever. Kathleen Kennedy, I think, should go back. She really should go back to serving coffee to Steven Spielberg, in my opinion. Dom, shut up. Yeah, Hollywood should have stayed on strike, huh? And you know, I say that simply because, you know, Hollywood in its entirety began to follow that trend. It's pretty bad when it takes Tom Cruise. It takes Tom Cruise and Top Gun Maverick and the latest Mission Impossible to begin to turn Hollywood around. You know that's bad. You know it's bad. Let's take a look and see what we got. Yeah, AZ, Star Trek. Don't get me started on Star Trek. Now, we talked about this a bit during the previous live stream as well, but Star Trek Discovery was... I don't know what they were trying to do with Star Trek Discovery, but that crap got 5 seasons. Star Trek Discovery got 5 seasons. You have got to be kidding me. Seriously? 5 seasons for that nonsense. Ridiculous. And like I said before, nothing against the actresses like Michael Burnham, nothing against her or anything like that, but Star Trek Discovery is not canon Star Trek. That there's stuff that happened in Discovery that just doesn't make sense anywhere else. Now, I will say that the Strange New Worlds spin-off of Star Trek Discovery is a better Star Trek than Star Trek is, than the Discovery is. But everything up to Star Trek, and up to and including Star Trek Enterprise, is all canon for me. They're all great Star Treks. Everything beyond that is like CBS. CBS got a hold of it, and they just completely ruined it. They destroyed it. Or Viacom CBS, excuse me. Hey, Matrix, what's up, brother? Welcome. Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us. We're just ranting about modern-day movies. So let's take a look and see how much stock we have in here, and whether or not we can wait. So we're at 3/4. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm going to order, as a matter of fact, let me have a seat. I'm going to order a new round of supplies. Again, and Cayo Perico is paying for this, by the way. Okay, let's resupply, just because. We'll do that for 60K. Yep. So we may sell... Hold on a second. Let's take a look at and see what we've got in here. We may sell at 80% or 85%. We may not wait until it's full, just because I have to probably end the stream sometime around 4:15-ish my time, maybe. Okay, let's see what we got. Yeah, BML, exactly. It's a lot like Disney's trilogy Star Wars. And you know, the funny thing about the Disney sequel trilogy is that when I saw The Force Awakens, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I was mad AF. I was mad AF when they killed Han Solo, when they killed him off. I was pissed when I saw that. And that they didn't give Han Solo a proper send-off. It's like, okay, well, Han Solo's dead, whatever. That did bother me. That didn't sit right with me. But I didn't have a problem with the movie in general because it brought new faces in, but kept some of the old ones. It kept the old legacy characters. But unfortunately, because of Kathleen Kennedy and her stupidity and Rian Johnson and his stupidity, they didn't treat the legacy characters with any real respect. That's my biggest problem with it. Yeah, Gamer Zero, exactly. As I understand it, Harrison Ford wanted to kill off his character for some time. He wanted to end his part in Star Wars. Even though Han Solo was one of the most beloved characters in the franchise. He wanted to kill off his character for some time. Yeah, no, Gamer Zero, you're right. He was okay with it. It did piss me off, though. I was not happy with it. So we can sell at 1.7 mil, but we're going to hold off and let our stock build up a little more. Yeah, exactly. It was a modern day A New Hope. And I was legitimately hoping that there was going to be some further storytelling on Finn's part. But what we got was the Mary Sue edition of Star Wars. I wasn't happy with that. I was hoping that we saw Finn's character development, that we saw more character development with Poe, and even Rey. She deserved character development. They were the 3 new protagonists in the movie, but we didn't get that. Yeah, Gamer Zero, you know what we're talking about. I wasn't happy about it either. I wasn't happy, but again, I can respect his decision. So a Stag Wolf. I am in Japan, so I'm depending on where you are. If you're in North America, I'm about 14 hours ahead of you. So it's 3:27 p.m. for me. Let me stand up because we're done here. We're going to let those supplies cook off for a little longer before we sell. Alejandro, yes, Bunker is double cash this week. It's double cash in RP. So you still have some time. If you haven't did any grinding on your Bunker, you still have some time to make some serious cash. You got a little more than 24 hours before the end of the event week, so. Oh no, Stephen Greaves, yes sir, I agree. Kathleen Kennedy, yeah, she terrible. Absolutely horrendous. This whole the Force is female crap, and not only that, but they're continuing to push it. They're continuing to push this female narrative, which, Star Wars is not the forum for that kind of a discussion. Shut up, Gerald. Star Wars is an epic space saga that literally tells the story of good and evil in a classic way. And unfortunately, it's just been eviscerated by Kathleen Kennedy and her band of idiots. And think about this. Think about this for a second. Who wouldn't have loved the story of the Stormtrooper who became a Jedi, the Stormtrooper who was Force sensitive and became a Jedi? Because we know now that Finn is Force sensitive. According to Kathleen Kennedy's stupid Star Wars trilogy, he's Force sensitive, and that I think is what is it? That's the main narrative that people were expecting in The Force Awakens. That you have a stormtrooper who can break away from his hardcore training because of his Force sensitivity. They didn't play that out very well. Not only did they do not only did they do Finn wrong, but they also ruined Kelly Marie Tran's character. They ruined her character, they ruined Finn's character, they ruined Poe's character. It was a complete mess. And they made a complete Mary Sue out of Daisy Ridley. Well, Pyro, exactly. And that's exactly what I'm saying. People don't want, not in Star Wars, not in their favorite movie and TV series. There's a right way and there's a wrong way to release that kind of narrative to the public. And they went about it the wrong way, in my opinion. Okay, so that's all done. We're going to let our bunker cook off for a little bit longer before we try to sell. So what we can do And we got our warehouse people out there hunting for crates. Yeah, BML, exactly. She just arbitrarily out of nowhere, she came in stronger than Kylo Ren, who was force trained. Kylo Ren was trained, but out of nowhere, she comes in and she's got force powers out the yin yang, and she's stronger than Kylo Ren. Okay, that makes perfect sense to me. There was a... Where is it at? Oh, it's gone. It's gone. There was a there was a UFO out there somewhere. Yeah, Gamer Zero, exactly. Possibly stronger than Beta. That was my biggest problem with it. You know, how can he take someone with zero training in the Force, and all of a sudden, first of all, she did we forget that Kylo Ren with one wave of his hand knocked her unconscious, and he just picked her up and grabbed her and took her on board the ship, and all of a sudden at the end of the movie, she's stronger than him. She beats him in a lightsaber battle. More to the point that we'd forget that Finn, a stormtrooper who's had no training with a lightsaber, but was force sensitive enough to give Kylo Ren a run for his money. Because remember, Finn got a couple of good shots on Kylo Ren before he got knocked out. Okay, this is what we're going to do so that we're not flying around blind. Rockstar, get rid of the fog. I can't see anything. Shut up, Simeon. Yeah, Gamer Zero, exactly. Exactly. The funny thing is that it was Kathleen Kennedy's decision not to take any more content from any of the expanded universe. That was her decision. And she made this BS excuse about there not being any source material for Star Wars. What is she even talking about? She actually said that. Complete moron. And I just can't believe that one of my childhood epic science fiction sagas is gone. It's just completely gone. Okay, so let's do this. Let's see. Because I want my bunker to cook off for a little longer. Services, terabyte requests. What's that, Gamer Zero? She's smoking them rocks? No, you know what Kathleen Kennedy was doing? She was with Luke Skywalker on that planet, drinking that green nipple milk. That's what she was doing.
Learn to drive!
Learn to drive, and I'm standing here doing nothing.
Dios mío, I totally forgot. I'm sorry, I've been so busy. I'm gonna make it up to you. Don't cry.
Pyro says, waiting for bunker, let's do a Fleeka. Unfortunately, Fleeka is not solo. And you know, the funny thing is that the worst part about the Fleeka job is that I can run an auto shop contract. I can run an auto shop contract and listen to Sasanta run her mouth and make more money with an auto shop contract than I can make with Fleeka. That's pretty bad. Okay. Let's grind a set of crates. Let's do special cargo. That's kind of stupid. It should allow me to become a CEO. Oh, we need to disband. Forgot that I was an MC, so... Special cargo, let's do 3 crates for West Vinewood. Backlock, no, let's do, here we go. Discount retail, let's do that one. Since we're closest here.
You got the pickup point on your GPS? Okay, all looks cool from here. Just collect the goods and bring them to the warehouse.
Is that BML? Yeah. Yeah, she was with Luke Skywalker drinking that green nipple milk. That's what she was doing. She was sitting around smelling her own farts. That's what it was. Alejandro says, "Yeah, Alejandro, you're not lying about that. You're not joking about that. You're right. We need to keep that hush hush because they'll nerf the payout for the Union Depository next." Yeah, I agree with Hendo. The auto shops are a good quick flip. They are. They're a good quick flip. On occasion, they're fun. If you can get past Sasanta and Moody Man's BS, probably the best way to do it is to simply turn off your speakers so you don't have to listen to them. Then it's okay. Jeez, Rockstar, turn off the fog. I can't see. I get ray tracing and all, but this is a little ridiculous. Okay, looks like the truck's been hit. And they're on to one. We got one idiot on the beach. Where is he? And we missed. It's about time. 4 missiles later, we missed him. Excuse me. All right, let's go. And again, thank you guys for sticking with us. Thank you so much for joining us. We got 48 people out there watching. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. CEO crate grinding hype. Let's go. Let's do it. Yeah, AZ, exactly. We are reducing the payouts for the Union Depository to encourage other players to enjoy the other the other wide variety of auto shop contracts. Here's the deal. Union Depository, all the contracts have a 48-minute cooldown, so it's not like we can do them back to back anyway. So Pyro, yeah, that's actually a good way. That's an excellent way to do it. And when we're finished sourcing these 3 crates, we're going to sell what's in the bunker. So Alex, you finally got the necklace. Nice. Yeah, Rockstar nerfed the rotation of loot during the previous live stream. Not live, I'm sorry, during the previous DLC. About almost a year ago. It was almost a year ago when they did it. The Los Santos Drug Wars. Another terrible DLC, I might add. So there's no guarantee. Well, there's a guarantee that you're going to get the next lower loot after getting this higher level loot. So in my particular case, because I had the necklace as well, what's going to happen when I run Cayo again is that the next loot is probably going to be tequila. And I'll get tequila for like 2 or 3 runs of Cayo, and afterwards there will probably be the Barabons or the pink diamond. So Pyro, they nerfed the payouts for the Cayo Perico about 3 weeks ago. It's been about 3 weeks. Maybe a little more than 3 weeks, but it's been about 3 weeks. Yeah, oh, Hendo, you're not lying about that, bro. You're not lying about that. Drug Wars makes the Mercenaries DLC look like an absolute masterpiece. Seriously, compared to Mercenaries, the Drug Wars DLC is a masterclass on how to make a DLC. And Drug Wars was complete garbage as well. Complete garbage. You got that idiot Dax walking around talking about, show me your buttholes, fellas! I don't know what kind of weird fetish he has going on. None of that stuff makes any sense. So we got one more crate to pick up after this one. And from here, what we will do is head to the bunker and sell what we've got.
You fucker!
Would you call me? Hold up. You better be lucky I'm running crates. I'd make her eat those words. Hold on a second. Let's get in here. No road rage right now. Yeah, Stefan, you know what I'm talking about. Fresh meat. We're the CEO of one of the biggest criminal organizations in Los Santos, and this idiot comes out of nowhere. He comes to our city, a city that we literally run, and calls us, "Hey, fresh meat." Seriously, I don't know who the writer was for Drug Wars, but he should have been fired. They should have got rid of him a long time ago. The only good thing that came out of Los Santos Drug Wars was the free supercar. We got that free supercar, and we got the acid lab. That's it. Everything else in Drug Wars was trash. And no one's ever playing Drug Wars. Alejandro, yeah, and we got Badonkadonk. That's what we got. Unbelievable. So that's why we're going to find out. We're going to find out in about, a month and a half, maybe? We're going to find out in a month and a half whether or not Rockstar is going to make their final major DLC for GTA 5 worthy of its player base, or whether or not it's going to be another complete POS, if you will, and a cash grab. I'm really hoping that we get the Michael DeSanta DLC. And something's telling me that we are going to get it. I'm not hopeful, and I'm not holding my breath, because Rockstar has been... this year, Rockstar has done nothing but disappointed everyone. But you never know. All I can say is that I'm hopeful that we're going to get Michael DeSanta, because we know that Ned Luke, Michael DeSanta's voice actor, is still voicing roles for Grand Theft Auto. We know that for a fact. So it's quite possible. It is quite possible that we're going to see Michael DeSanta in the next upcoming DLC. I hope we see it. And I hope that they somehow manage to bring Trevor's character back as well. That would be the perfect send-off for Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. Hey Pyro, you remember those days? Listen, grinding with the Armored Kuruma was some of the most fun that I had in Grand Theft Auto. Starting off as a new player? Yes sir, I remember that. Dustin, no. To answer your question, all of the good writers have left Rockstar. They have. I think we got that information about, what, a month and a half ago? All the good writing staff left Rockstar. They're gone. Which explains why a lot of the trash that's coming out for DLCs has been just that, trash. Shut up, I almost called him Simeon. Whatever your name is, Mark Madrazo, stop calling me. That's like the second time he's called me today. So, ZK, seriously, you met him in real life? Nice. He seems like a really cool guy. Seems like a really cool guy. Yeah, and Nick, to answer your question, you're absolutely right. Steve Ogg has made it clear that he wants nothing to do with Trevor's character. He wants nothing more to do with Trevor's character because he doesn't want to be typecasted as Trevor's voice actor. When people see Steve Ogg, they don't see him as a legitimate movie and TV actor because he's done movie and TV before. They see him as they see him as a Trevor. And Trevor's a complete psychopath. He's one of the funniest characters in the game, but he's a complete psychopath. He doesn't want to be known for that. So he's more than likely not coming back. If anything, if somehow Rockstar manages to bring Steve Ogg's character back for one final hoorah, if you will, they're more than likely going to use pre-recorded voiced parts, if you will, for Trevor's character. Oh, he's talking about the Armored Kuruma glitch. Oh, okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, interesting. I didn't know about that. Very interesting. Okay, what? Oh. Yeah, let's park this thing right here. We don't need to take that inside. We're going to need that more than likely. All right, let's get in here. Let's see what we got. We're probably going to have to re-roll this. So ZK, seriously, you got to see all three of them? Nice. All right. So it says 810. Let's see how close to 2 mil we are. I think we're probably at about 1.8. So we're going to sell what we've got in our bunker and call it a wrap there. And then we'll switch to Q&A session. Hey Guru, I got you, brother. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join us, man. It's always good to see you. You take care of yourself. We'll see you next time. Have a good day. Have a good night wherever you are, man. Take care. God bless to you. We'll see you next time. Hey! We just got a new sub. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Joshua Sawyer, welcome to the Odd Ones. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in chat. It's all about that drop, people. Let's go. So Joshua Sawyer, welcome, man. Good to see you. Thank you for joining the Odd Ones. Welcome to the stream, brother. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Yeah, Hando, yeah, for real, exactly. I agree. Alright, let's do this. Let's see what we got. Okay. So we can sell at 1.8. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. But first, let's not be a CEO. Stand up. Okay, let's be an MC. There we go. Let's hit it. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and sell. Now, we had the Phantom Wedges on this one already, so hopefully we get the monster trucks this time. The monster trucks we can absolutely do solo, but I'm not going to deal with anything other than. So, let's sell stock. Alright, let's see what we got. Not sure what it's going to be. Oh, no. Nope. Agent 14. Not going to do it. Nope. Nope. This is a whole lot of nope. We're out. Let's, there we go. Find new session. We are not even remotely going to waste our time with this one. Those stupid dune buggies? Nope. Even from the farmhouse, it can't be done. You'd have to be driving at like 100 miles an hour both ways to get that done. Okay, so let's try it again. Like I said, I'd rather lose a few weapons crates than not be able to complete a largely full cell mission. So that was the dune buggies. More than likely, the next one's going to be either insurgents or the marshals. I hope we get the marshals, because we can absolutely do that one. Sell.
Okay, we need you to take this route to the buyers. The cops will be trying to intervene, so we've allocated a big rig with scoop on the front to keep
Nice.
them out. Sound good? Great.
Nice. This is the best look ever right here. Let's do it. We got 2 Phantom Wedges. Hold it. Let's put some armor on. Weapons out. Let's do it. Let's go. We got this. Too easy. Alright. This thing better not jackknife again, I swear. If it does, it's on. Too easy. Yeah, Pyro, one of the reasons that I'm selling now is because I'm not going to be back on this character until this weekend's live stream, so I want to get this stuff sold while I can. Okay, we're 3 miles away. I think... Looks like we got to take this to El Burro Heights. Because the docks from here is about 6 miles, I think. We'll see. This may be going to the docks. We're about to find out. Out of here. Get out. Oh, see ya. Easiest 1.7 mil ever. Let's go. Oh. Yeah, you always have to put armor on because I swear. You know, the AI bullets do a lot more damage now. Yeah, the Merryweather Insurgent is the absolute worst because you have to sit there. Well, first of all, you have to deliver all of the insurgents to the same location. Then you got to sit there and wait to be attacked. Careful, road spikes. Okay, so it looks like we are going to the docks. Nice. Easiest cell mission ever. Let's go. Oh, see ya. And the worst part about that mission is that you have to rinse and repeat. It almost can't be done unless you have a crew. Alright, first trailer down, let's go. No, Hendo's absolutely right. You can't do it with the buggies. With the Doom buggies, can't be done. Can't be done solo. Alright, let's go. That didn't even take 5 minutes. This is the easiest 1.7 mil ever. Let's hit it. The best part about this cell mission is that you don't have to lose wanted stars. Yeah, second trailer to go. Yeah, this is the easiest cell mission. I'm actually surprised that I didn't get an insurgent cell mission. Now, because I said that, I guarantee you that the next time we sell from the bunker, it's going to be the insurgents, and it's going to be nothing but the insurgents, which in their own right aren't bad, as long as you don't get the insurgent Merryweather mission, which is, for a solo player, is almost impossible to complete. Yeah, Pyro, I've had that one before, and that mission sucks. It absolutely sucks. Looks like Lupe's back with her crate. Nice. And again, thank you guys for sticking with us. We're selling our bunker for 1.78 mil. That's what I'm talking about. This is the easiest sell mission ever. I would have waited for the bunker to be completely full, but because we're short on time. Yeah, I figured, you know what, we'll go ahead and sell now and get this out of the way. So AZ, you got the alien tattoo. Now, is that where you had to take pictures of all of the UFOs? Oh, never mind. You sold a lot of weapons. Okay, I got it. You have to complete so many cell missions in order to get the tattoo. I understand. Better not jackknife. Okay, there we go. Oh, see ya. Easiest cell mission ever. Oops, sorry. It was a Prius anyway, never mind. And that reminds me, I need to do ghost hunting on my main PC account so that I can get the ghost exposed livery. Oh! Oh, it didn't explode. Dang it. Easiest full, well, nearly full cell mission. Oh, see ya. Alright, I'll get caught up on chat in just a second. Yeah, the vehicle physics in this game are completely broken. Alright, let's take a shortcut. Whoa. See ya. To the ocean with ya. That was cool. That was the coolest thing I'd ever seen. So let's go this way. Make a left turn at Albuquerque. There we go. That's a Bugs Bunny reference right there. And ladies and gentlemen, this cell mission is a wrap. Let's go. Piece of cake. Done. So we just made 1.785 mil. I will take it. You know, the worst thing about Grand Theft Auto right now is that I'm getting advertisements.
And that, I believe, is everything sold. Next time you see those weapons, they'll be on the news.
I'm getting advertisements for the Vinewood Car Club. Nobody cares about that BS. All right. So now that that cell mission is out of the way, we are at 176 mil. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. We have a black Weasel News van. Nice. I kind of want to find the red one for my collection of just obscure vehicles. So if I see... Well, it just... Wait a minute. This just says new... Oh, I see it. You can barely see the Weasel part. That's why I want to get the red one. If I find a red Weasel News van, I'll steal it. Because you can actually steal those and store them. Okay. So now what we're going to do is... shift focus. I have about 10 minutes left before I have to get off of stream. I want to shift focus to... We're going to shift focus to the Q&A session since we're done money grinding for today. Interesting. This is... dark green? Okay, well, that's a lime green pearl. Hold on a minute, let me step back for a second. That looks like black. That's black with a lime green pearl. That looks pretty nice. That's pretty fire. So right now we're going to switch to Q&A session since we're done with the money grind for today's live stream. So... ask any well, not any question. Ask a question. You might get an answer. No guarantees that I'm going to answer anything, but this is the part of the live stream where we just sit back and chill out and have a bit of a discussion and complain about Rockstar Games some more. You know, I just realized exactly how massive this freaking car is. This thing is huge. This thing is huge. This thing is bigger than the Albany Lurcher. This thing's bigger than the Lurcher. Jeez, this thing is massive. So, Pyro, you managed to find one outside of your office. I've seen a couple of red ones. As a matter of fact, I saw a red Weasel News van with a ridiculous Formula One red pearl on it. It was the funniest thing I'd ever seen. I didn't pick it up because I was in the middle of a mission. Yeah, I was about to say that. Those white walls need to go. They don't fit the car. They don't fit this customization, in my opinion. They don't fit the customization. I could definitely do something better with that. So, in my opinion, the only cars in here worth getting are the Wagner, because I think that's what this is. This is the Benefactor Krieger. Okay, so the Krieger. You got the OG Mark 1 and the Deluxo. Actually, no, I take that back. And the Comet SR. This one is absolutely worth it in my opinion too. So, Pyro says, "Don't you dare remove the white walls." You know, the white walls have a place. Don't get me wrong, just not on that customization. They don't look right with that customization. I do think that the Benny's white walls look better. Would definitely look better. If you put Benny's on it, then added white walls, it would look much better. But something about those wheels are kind of like, what? They went a little wild with the white paint. Stag Wolf said, "I just jinxed it." Hendo says, "Remove them. They don't have a place." Now, like I said, if you put Benny's on the Brigham and you add white walls to those wheels, that would be different. But those white walls and those wheels don't match that customization. It doesn't look right. It looks like a freaking hippie vehicle. Look at it. It looks like a goth version of a hippie vehicle. That's what it looks like. This, I'm sorry, no. Don't get me wrong. I like the black with the lime green pearl, but this looks like a hippie car. It looks like a hippie car, or it looks like the Munsters vehicle on really bad acid. One of those two. Pyro says, "You guys are monsters." No, like I said, if you put Benny's wheels on the Brigham, then you add white walls on those wheels, it would look fine, in my opinion. But those wheels with those white walls on that setup, no. On that customization, absolutely not. All right, let's get out of here. I'm getting depressed. Wait, is that the X80 Proto? It is the X80 Proto. Okay. Yeah, you have to be a GTA Plus member. Oh, shut up with that. Let's get out of here. All right, let's go. Yeah, GTA Plus L, yes. Okay. Where is my oppressor? All right, let's go to the car meet. I think, yeah, we got to buy a couple of cars. Let's go buy a couple of cars before we end the stream. Let's go to the car meet. So Joshua Scheuer, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Thank you so much for your subscription and your support. Like I said, I think those white walls are a bit too much. I think Benny's, if you go get a set of Benny's white walls, it would look fine. With that customization, a set of Benny's white walls would look fine. Don't get me wrong, I like my classic cars with white walls, but it's just something wrong with those rims. I can't put my finger on it. So, But yeah, if you take a set of Bennies, lowriders, white walls, and put them on there, I think it would be pretty fire. I will absolutely say that. Okay, so we got to buy a couple of cars before we get out of here.
Wait, I thought I'd have another opportunity to present my proposal.
Okay. She looks like somebody's mom out here wearing Daisy Duke shorts, but I digress. This is the LS car meet after all. Pyro said it might be because the car itself sucks. I like the car. I like classic muscle cars in the game. I do. I think that there's just something with that customization. The livery works with the all-black paint and the lime green pearl, but not with those white walls. So, I think in general, the just something about that customization doesn't work. So what's that, Hendo? You can't do white walls no matter the vehicle? Yeah, I can do white walls on classic cars, some classic cars, but there's just something about those rims on that Brigham that just it just screws up the whole thing. Yeah, I like it exactly, Josh. I do agree. I like that Ghostbusters car. I like the theme, and I think Rockstar did a pretty decent job with it. You can get it as close to a Ghostbusters car as possible without breaking any licensing agreements. So Pyro says you never watched Ghostbusters, so Pyro, I recommend don't watch Ghostbusters 16. That movie was trash. Ghostbusters 16 was complete trash. If you're going to watch Ghostbusters, watch the original 1984 Ghostbusters, then watch Ghostbusters 2 from the 80s, then watch Ghostbusters Afterlife. So Pyro says don't plan on it. Okay, gotcha. No problem at all. I understand. It just doesn't appeal to some people. Okay, so we're going to buy this car. Yep. And we're going to stick this one in Office Garage 3. Yes, please. This car has some of the best looking design I've ever seen. This is a gorgeous looking car. It's got the wrong color. It's got the wrong color. This orange with this yellow pearl doesn't do it. So we're going to make that one Ferrari red. Okay, so we're done here. Let's go. We got one more car to buy. Well, maybe buy. Let's go take a look at it. All right, let's go. So, Pyro, you were around when 2016 happened? No, Ghostbusters 2016. What? Oh, heck no. Nope. Nope. Nope, not today, buddy. Not today. Not today, buddy. Not today. Get the freak out of here. Where is he? Alright, he's dead. He's dead now. It took 3 RPGs, but he's dead. Bro, I will wreck you. Don't come up here with this Halloween freaky ghost slasher BS. I got something for you. Rockstar, fix your ghosts. What is this nonsense? Seriously? Multi-billion-dollar AAA developer. Here it is. I can't go buy a car from the LS car meet without being jumped by a slasher in a clown suit with a machete. Rockstar, you guys had one job. You had one job, Rockstar. Fix your game. Josh, my biggest problem with Ghostbusters 2016 is that it's not canon. It's not canon. They did honor the late Harold Ramis, and Harold, God rest your soul, absolutely. But you got to remember, I'm from the 70s and 80s, so I've seen the original Ghostbusters movie. I've seen all of them, except for Half-Life. I haven't seen Half-Life yet, but that's a more modern title. Ghostbusters 2016 is not canon, as far as I'm concerned, and one of my biggest problems with it is that it fit a lot of stereotypes, negative stereotypes, racial stereotypes, as a matter of fact. The movie just didn't sit right with me, and some things happened in Ghostbusters that wouldn't normally happen in that particular Ghostbusters movie, that wouldn't happen in any other Ghostbusters movie. So I didn't like it for those reasons, and it wasn't a real canon depiction of the real Ghostbusters universe. That's just my opinion. That's only my opinion. If you're someone who liked the Ghostbusters movie, then congratulations. I have nothing but the utmost respect for you. Seriously. Nothing but the utmost respect, nothing but love. Just as for me as a Ghostbusters fan, I didn't enjoy it at all. So I am looking for... Where are we going? Simeon's. We got to go to Simeon's. So that's my take on it. Again, that's only my opinion. Only my opinion. And that's because I'm someone who grew up in the 70s and 80s and someone who saw the original Ghostbusters movies. So, the Vapid FMJ, every car in here, as a matter of fact, is a removed vehicle. Every one of them. But the Vapid FMJ, I'm pretty sure I own. I have this one. Pretty sure I have that one, so I'm not going to buy it again. This is the car that I'm on the fence about. The Exemplar. I don't know if I want to buy this one. Look, if you look at it from the side, if we step back for a second, and we look at it from the side, it's a pretty nice looking car from the side. I like the four doors. I like the sedan look of it. It's got a nice sporty appeal to it. But when you get around to the front end, when you look at the front end of this car, what happened here? This car is legit laughing at me right now. Look at what happened here. This is my problem with it. The front end. So... Hey, Pang, what's up, bro? Welcome. Good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining us. No, I haven't seen Ghostbusters Half-Life. Or not Half-Life, Ghostbusters Afterlife. I've seen Ghostbusters 2016. I couldn't stand it. I didn't like it. Yeah, but this car, like I said, if you look at it from the side, it looks pretty fire. It looks awesome. But you walk around here to the front, and it's like Elon Musk himself put the Model 3 on this thing. That's what it looks like. It's like, what the freak happened here? This car is laughing at me. It's got that grill. It literally has that clown face grill on it. So this is what I'm on the fence about right now. But it's a removed vehicle, and we can get it for $200,000. It is on sale this week, I think. Again, I think. I'm not entirely sure about that. Yeah, Pang, exactly. It's got crazy eyes. No, Hendo, exactly. It looks like a beetle. It looks like a bug. Not the beetle car. It's just... What happened here? It's like, what happened with this car? You know, what's attracting me to this car is the paint job. Something about this paint job with that pearl and those rims looks pretty fire. And like I said, if you look at it from the sides, it looks pretty nice. It looks pretty nice. But when you get around to the front end, it's like it went straight to the circus and put on clown makeup. It looks like, Dustin, exactly. It looks like Porsche and Mercedes-Benz had a baby. And then Aston Martin adopted it. That's what it looks like. So Alejandro says I wouldn't get it. Oh, excuse me for 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. And we're back. Sorry about that. Yeah, my character seems to like the car, staring at it. It's weird. It's I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say about this car. You know what? Screw it. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. Let's inspect. Let's do it. We'll get it. All right, it's done. Now I can quit complaining about it. So we're going to have to do an episode of flipping cars on this one. We'll do an episode of flipping cars on this one. All right. Okay, so what time is it? It's 4:24 p.m., so we got a few minutes left. So Pyro, you hated Star Wars too? Okay, go. It depends on which Star Wars you're talking about. For me, Star Wars. If you're talking about the original trilogy, the original 1970s and 80s trilogy. If you're talking about the prequel trilogy, absolutely, I enjoyed all of them. You know, there were some hits and misses with Episode 2. That it was like. George Lucas completely lost his mind with that one. That was the worst of the prequel trilogy, in my opinion. But but the everything from the Phantom Menace, not the Phantom Menace, I'm sorry, but everything from the prequel trilogies all the way up to the not Last Jedi, the Return of the Jedi. I enjoyed. Now, and like I said, I also enjoyed the Force Awakens. I thought that was a pretty good movie too, but Disney had so much potential for the Force Awakens, and they did absolutely nothing with it. It's like they took J.J. Abrams' movie and tossed it right out the window. Oh, Hendo, no, I agree. Nothing, absolutely nothing Star Wars will ever beat the original trilogy. Nothing. Yeah, BML, exactly. It's a removed car. Let's get it. So, Stefan, you never got into Star Wars. Well, it's Star Wars now. It is now. The new Star Wars is complete trash. Or whatever they call it. Don't get me started. It's social justice woke garbage. That's what it is now. But I will say, so I will say that the Kelvin universe Star Trek. If you can take yourself out of the Star Trek universe, if you can take yourself out of the Star Trek universe for while you're watching the Kelvin universe movies, they're pretty good action flicks, but that's all they'll ever be. Stefan, that's hilarious. Tell Captain Kirk about social justice. Yeah, exactly. Captain Kirk will probably light you up with a phaser if you try that crap with him. Seriously, you're not lying about that. So BML, you grew up on the original trilogy. Absolutely nothing but, yeah, I absolutely agree. There will be no better Star Wars. That's better, nothing better than the original Star Wars. Nothing will be better than the original Star Wars. Nothing, especially not the crap that's out there now. Yeah, Shatner. Oh, absolutely. Shatner and Nimoy made Star Wars. They did. They did. The one thing I never understood about the original Star Wars cast was the actor beef that still exists between George Takei and William Shatner. Never really understood that. But there's some legitimate actor beef between, well, not actor beef, but some legitimate beef between those two. They hate each other. Which is unfortunate because they're both very good and iconic characters. Now, George Takei he's an activist. So, what's that? George... Yeah, Pang, you're not lying. Not even the Tribbles were safe around Kirk. The Tribbles weren't safe. Nothing was safe around him. Joe Pesci. I haven't heard Joe Pesci. I haven't heard that name in years. Wow. I haven't heard that name in years. No, Stephen Green, exactly. First to kiss a green woman on screen. Yes. In the 60s, no doubt. That is absolutely true. Okay. But yeah, I absolutely agree. I have the original Star Trek series on DVD. Blu-ray, actually. Yeah, it's on Blu-ray. So that's how much of a fan I am. You know, I would have gotten Star Trek The Next Generation, but it was too freaking expensive. Just like I'm a huge Star Trek DS9 fan because I absolutely love Benjamin Sisko. Or Avery Brooks's character. Benjamin Sisko as a captain. I didn't really like his story arc. The way they made him this half-prophet, if you will. I think they should have done something different with that. But no, I absolutely loved DS9. I thought that was one of the best modern Star Trek series that were ever produced. And of course, you got to like Star Trek Voyager. Voyager was good. Voyager was absolutely good. It was great. And you had the 2004 Star Trek Enterprise, which was also great. And everything from that on was like, what the freak? Paramount CBS. Yeah, I haven't heard the name Joe Pesci in years. I'm talking decades. Yeah, exactly. BML, I agree with you 100%. The way that Kathleen Kennedy, not only did she mistreated uh, a legacy character like Luke Skywalker, but we know that Han Solo's he's no longer around, so he's gone. Unfortunately, Carrie Fisher, she passed away during filming, as I understand it, of The Last Jedi. She passed away either before or just right after it was completed, and her Kathleen Kennedy's whole ambition with Star Wars was to kill off all the legacy characters, get rid of them, and bring in this whole new thing where the Force is female. And that's literally what destroyed it for me. Very, very disrespectful. Very disrespectful for the legacy characters, the characters that made Star Wars what it is. Very disrespectful, in my opinion. Yeah, no, Voyager was awesome. I loved Star Trek Voyager. I thought it was outstanding. Well, Pang, if you think about it, DS9 was probably the first Star Trek that gave us a legitimate war. It gave us a legitimate war with not only the Klingons, it gave us two wars, because the Federation went to war with the Klingons temporarily before joining an armistice, signing a peace treaty again, which was, what was it, the Khitomer Accords. They re-signed the Khitomer Accords, and they joined forces against the Dominion. So we got two legitimate wars out of that Star Trek series, which I thought was awesome. Okay, and on that note, guys, I got to get out of here. And yes, Pang, I agree. Tuvok did do Vulcans proud. He did an excellent job with that character. Yes. Okay, so I got to get out of here. It's 4:34 p.m. I'm running a bit late, so let's get out of here. We had a good live stream today. We went out, we bought some cars, we got a bunch of money. And yes, I bought this. I bought the one car that's just continuing to throw me for a loop. I bought it, so that's in my garage now. We're going to do an episode of flipping cars on that one at some point. But thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you for being here. Thanks to our new subscribers who's become part of the Odd Ones. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys so much, especially for the conversation. We got some good old school TV show talk out of the way, which I absolutely enjoy. Yes, before you leave, please do me a massive favor. Hit that like button on the way out. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. The next GTA live stream will be this coming Saturday, Japan Standard Time. It'll be late Friday night for those of you in North America, early Saturday morning for those of you in the Europe Pacific region. So hope to see you guys here again for that. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. Let's get out of here. And with that being said, this live stream is a wrap. I've been OddMan105, aka The Odd One, saying thanks to each and every one of you guys for your continued support. Thank you for being part of the Odd Ones. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I will see you guys. Let's see if we can get the right salute. I will see you guys when I see you guys. That's the right salute, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next live stream. Yeah, BML, absolutely. Thank you so much, brother. I'll see you next time. So you guys stay safe. Take care out there. Don't forget, don't just start the fire. Bring the smoke. And take care out there. I'll see you all next time. Alex, absolutely. See you Saturday, bro. So you guys stay safe. Take care. God bless to each and every one of you. I'll see you all next time. Let's put some music on and sign off the right way.